What a quite glorious week, or start to the week. April the 14th. This is Eltel's birthday. Eltel is my very best mate. Met him when I was 14. He was born on the 14th. Today is the 14th. So, Eltel, my dearest, closest friend for life, known him 40 years plus, happy birthday. And what a beautiful day it is to celebrate his birthday, because it is semi-sextile Venus. Hello! That's rock and roll. That is just fantastic. By the way, I've already filmed all 7 of these days, and apparently I cut off the top of my head because I think, hold on, let me think, that's right. I'm fucking technically useless. 7 reels, and all you could see was my neck. Well done, Mr. Fox. I tell you that story to make everyone else feel great about life. I literally wasted an hour of my life, just like that. I actually had to watch back an hour of a headless, wasted hour of my life. So if you're feeling shit about life, we all endure moments of just madness. That was mine today. So, Sun sextile Venus is just beautiful. Sun, essence of you and me. Sextile, fantastically lucky, happy, optimistic and positive. 60 degrees apart, so it's 2 planets. In this case, Sun and Venus, 60 degrees apart. And they are happy as hell. They're like that. Hi, Sun. Hi, Venus. Like that. Loving. And essence of you, positively aspected to money and love. In fact, this is a day when you do first. You apply for about 151 jobs. You buy a house, buy a car, sign a contract, relocate. I just do everything today because there's so much luck in the air. It's gorgeous. So all things contracts, all things signature, fiscal, love, just like that, just say, where do I sign? What have I just signed? It doesn't matter. Do you know what? I don't care what I've just signed because I know it's going to have a positive outcome. That denouement sums up the day. April 15th, 2025, Mercury trine Mars. Positive energy. Basically, when we are involved with the planet that is Mercury, it's about communication, it's about networking, it's about written word, literature, things like this. But when we're involved in such scenarios, boy, do we procrastinate. Who do I meet? When do I meet? Who should I be networking with? Oh, gosh. Right, the novella. Now, how do I start it? Oh, gosh. Well, I could start it like, well, no. What would... Aries is going like this. Mercury. Just take my energy, take my Mars energy, and just fucking commence. That's what Mars does to Mercury. Mercury, stop faffing around. Take my energy and let's kick on. So, any endeavor that has been in the, I don't know, waiting lounge, can you say that? There's been loitering in the background. I must do it. Oh, there we go, I didn't. Well, here is the day to commence 1,000 endeavors. Howdy doody, the 16th of April. Mercury moves into Aries. So it's kind of similar to yesterday, when Mercury and Mars, which rules Aries, were kind of getting on it in a positive way. Mercury into Mars is very, very similar. It's very, very similar. Mercury in Pisces was just like, it's a bit too ethereal. Yes, I'd like to write a really sort of, I think I'm going to become a poet type thing. I'm going to harness the energy of Mercury, says Pisces, or vice versa. Nothing gets done. It's all too sort of vague and idealistic and sort of, spiritual and airy-fairy. And it's just like Mercury's going, is this what you bring to the table, Pisces? Just some sort of weird airy-fairy, idealistic, non-progressive nonsense. It's kind of what Mercury in Pisces is. It ain't great. And then Mercury just shunts itself, or jumps, hurls, meanders, saunters into Aries. And Aries basically says to Mercury, wake up, Mercury. Wake up, my friend. Let's fucking network. Let's write the novella. Let's write the screenplay. Let's commence the musical journey of me being the greatest lead guitarist of any rock band that's ever lived. Mercury, take my Mars energy and make it happen. We can be magical together. That is Mercury in Aries. It's great. You can really, really network your heart out, communicate your heart out, write your heart out. Just, be literate in whatever level and sort of business and contracts, and you can just get shit done. This day is a wake-up call. Mercury conjunct Neptune. Mercury, communication, contracts, Neptune, illusion. It's like this. So may I present to you the greatest contract you'll ever sign. It's wonderful. It's going to change your life. You're going to become beyond famous. You're going to receive plaudits aplenty. This contract, this document will give you everything. Here it is. No, it isn't. It's not there. It never was. It's an illusion. It's Neptune. It's communication illusion. So all forms of communication could well become, in an instant, totally illusory. What might appear to be, from a communication contractual perspective, is probably nothing. So if you're signing contracts today, number 1, don't. Number 2, demur. Number 3, defer. Number 4, if you have to sign a contract on a day where communication and illusion have absolutely fused as one, you got to quintuple check everything. Be very careful. Just cast asunder the rest of life and society. Everyone, fuck off, because I've got to sign a contract on a day when Mercury is conjunct Neptune. Oh, well, I love a Friday. Oh, my Lord. I so love a Friday. Friday, I've been around the block. I'm no longer a jaunty youth. Jaunty, right there, gives away my age. But every Friday, I awaken to the universe. And honestly, I'm 21 fucking years old. But some days, I feel a little younger than that. And today is such a day because Leo and Mars have just got it on. As in, Mars has just cruised into Leo. That is just such uncomplicated, simplistic, joyous, happy energy. It literally, the moment Mars moves into Leo, it is basically taking the sun, the beautiful energized sun, and timesing it by a gazillion. Basically, Mars entering Leo is saying, I want every single sentient being on the planet, including the knackered daffodil on a hill in, Ayrshire. I want everyone to rock and roll today. This day was born, bred, designed, created, and exists to party very, very hard. There is no excuse not to have the greatest time. That's right. In fact, if it's 2 p.m. in the afternoon, I would just down tools, say to your boss, dear boss, I have an emergency. And your boss would say, oh, what's wrong? What's happened? Has your aunt died or something? No. My body requires a great deal of tequila. Right now. Au revoir. See you Monday. That kind of mindset. That's what this day is. have the greatest joy. Take it. Share it. Embrace it. Play hard. Saturday, 19th of April 2025. Sun enters Taurus. Ah, how nice is that? Sun in Taurus is just super chilled, super calm, super happy, strong, consistent emotionally. Just a beautiful, happy sun. Sun loves being in Taurus. It's just kind of like George Clooney's a Taurian. And George Clooney at his very, very best when he's just charming, charismatic, calm, chilled, funny, you know, just witty, just George Clooney at his at his most engaging, at his most charismatic and handsome and beautiful. And Sun in Taurus is the best of George Clooney energy. That would be nicely defined. And therein, it suggests just carry on having a great time, but with one big, fat, gigantic, moon-shaped caveat. Moon in Capricorn. The moon, when it sees Capricorn, literally just stares it down like that. Really? Really? I've got to go to your house, Capricorn, because I don't want to go there. Because Capricorn, I, the moon, cannot fucking stand staying in your house. Because you're unemotional, you don't embrace the empathy, the sympathy, the emotion of life. I feel restricted and oppressed in your abode. So, when Capricorn and Moon come together, and the Moon is forced to sit side by side with Capricorn, Moon's very unhappy. So, effectively, the Sun into Taurus is just like pure joy, pure chilled joy. And Moon in Capricorn is like, I'm going to lose it at any second. There is the moral of the day. Do not lose it emotionally. Absolutely do not lose it emotionally, because the Moon kind of wants to lose it, but the Sun in Taurus doesn't. So there's a fence, and you can fall that way, or you can fall that way. That way, joy. That way, fuck up. You're cool. Goodness me. We made it. We absolutely made it. We made it to Sunday the 20th. If you had followed my advice and got absolutely trolleyed, for the Americans out there, trolleyed means to get awfully drunk. Very, very drunk. Naughtily drunk. Anyway, if you got trolleyed over the weekend, this Sunday is tailor-made for you because the moon is still in Capricorn, so it's a very unhappy moon. And so you don't want to lose it. Certainly don't want to go emotional today. Don't go there. But it's a very zen day because the planet's taken a day off, probably because they're still drinking tequila in the ethereal realm. And so you can either just got to stay calm. It's kind of calm day because we've got the sun in Taurus, but an unhappy moon. So it's not dissimilar to yesterday, Saturday. The energy is kind of positive, but it's a more potent Capricorn moon. So you might awaken not feeling so happy, not as happy as yesterday, knowing that tomorrow you've got to go back to work. You know, they're all mitigating factors that could make this day a little bit stressful. You could really enjoy it by doing one very simple thing, staying emotionally calm and stable. That's it. That is the denouement to your week. As always, I've got so many technological things in this flat, and I'm unable to manage anything technologically, which is why Rhapsody is my go-to guru. So please be quiet, one of many phones I have at my disposal. This is a two-way gig of great joy for me. I love doing what I do. You allow me to do what I love. Everyone should wake up and be enthralled by what they do. I do, and I have you to thank for that. I mean, genuinely, I can stare you right down. You allow me, you give me the opportunity to do something that I adore, and I wake up enthralled by every single day. So you give me that opportunity. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. May that love affair continue. Please, I always say, comment. Be brutally honest, because I'm not a sensitive character per se. I love constructive comments. I like informed comments. I love the humor. I love the irony. I love the wit of all your comments. I love your knowledge as well. A lot of you got great knowledge of the ethereal realm. Please continue in that vein. And until next week, I bid you farewell.